starting in just a moment. You'll notice that this run starts stage select screen. That is different from pretty much every other Mega Man game except for Mega Man 10. I like it. Most of them start at the game start screen. Then you have to cycle through difficulties and so forth and so on. But pretty cool that you get to just start the game right on stage select on this.
Yeah, it makes for a lot less menuing right at the beginning.
Nobody likes to menu. That's why people like Mega Man 10. So we didn't really talk about it last time, but there's 3 of them. Each one takes 15 shots. See Darko's mash. It's absolutely insane. He can get through. He barely stops at all. Soren also getting through them pretty quickly. But pretty basic stage except for those elephants. It can be a reset point if you mess them up. They do they can cause a lot of damage, especially if you take unnecessary hits from them.
Yeah, both runners making easy work of them. You just want to be careful because if you go into concrete with too low a life and you take a hit or take 2 hits, it could cost you the run.
Both runners here, though, pretty confident. They both have, what did they both have perfect health? I don't think either one of them took a hit.
Yeah, neither of them did. Soren did take 1 hit on the spider right after the elephants, but he picked up a life for it.
Well, he got frozen.
Yeah, not getting good patterns. You really want Concrete Man to stay on the ground. You want him to charge.
Yeah, staying on the ground, charging. Darko finishing up the fight, maybe half a second faster than Soren did. But yeah, getting frozen definitely slows you down. You have to kind of wiggle, shoot your buttons, hit left and right to break free. So next we'll see them try Magma Man stage. This is a stage that probably stresses out both runners. Certainly stresses me out. I know I breathe a sigh of relief the moment that stage is ended. It is
there's way too many things that can kill you instantly in this stage.
There's a lot of, you can make mistakes in other stages and still recover and not die. But this is the stage where if you make a mistake, you're probably dead.
Yeah, we'll see if Darko goes for the skip this time.
Yeah. So Soren's going for it now. He got it. Darko again. He's gonna not do it. So it's still very wise. Soren's just going for all the strats here. He went for the zip.
Darko showing his mashing skills again there on the dragon.
With the 1 jump. Yeah, he's
really makes up a lot of time.
It does. Over the course of the run, especially with that the Buster Dragon that he does. Definitely, yeah, it saves him menus and it saves him that concrete ammo for Wily 2. So they're pretty close here. Despite Darko not going for that strat, the double beam skip. Soren did get the zip. Darko, tiptoeing, playing it safe. Just don't die in this stage. That's the important thing. If you want to make up your time somewhere else, go for it. But in a race, don't die in Magma Man. It's pretty critical, especially in that latter half, because the checkpoint is the room right after the dragon. So it does push you back kind of far. Then you don't have those concrete shots anymore to freeze all those beams, so then you have to wait for them. It's a really costly death. Soren making real quick work out of Magma Man. Darko having an excellent fight as well.
Yeah, both ending right in the middle of the screen where you want to be.
Let's see how far apart they are. Soren has the 438 teleport. Darko has the
6 seconds,
43 teleport. Yep. So about 5-6 seconds apart. That's a really close race.
Yeah, considering Darko didn't go for the skips through the magma beams there. It just goes to show you how much time it does save you. It's not very much, but every second counts.
I mean, a few of the things he didn't go for. He didn't go for the zip. He didn't go for the double beam skip, and you know, he was tiptoeing the edge there at that last jump. But at the same time, he one jumped the dragon and otherwise played the stage pretty well. So yeah, he didn't lose a lot of ground at all.
So utilizing rush coil in this stage a lot.
Yep. Coiling up to get picked up by the copters, and yeah, skipping ladders when we can. Galaxy Man's a really fun stage, but once again, I mean, you take a look. There's not a lot here that can kill you. At the very end, there's a copter that can drag you into some spikes, but it's not really, I would say, a dangerous stage. I hope I don't jinx the runners, but you know, just to show the difference between, you know, Magma Man being scary and then Galaxy Man just, yeah, it's annoying at the end because of the RNG, but
it is too also why some people do choose to do Hornet instead of Galaxy first, just to kind of get that, because I find Hornet's a little bit more RNG with the flower and all the.
Yeah. Well, another reason you would do Hornet third too is the Hornet Chaser can actually kill those copters. So if you lose control of one, this is the one that can drag you into spikes, the one Soren's on now, if you miss one of those jumps. So if you mess up, you could quickly switch to Hornet and kill the copter and you won't die. So that would be another reason to do it during a race. But, you know, really, overall, not that dangerous of a stage. Soren getting the worst pattern, but he gets the high freeze. Darko, worst pattern. Galaxy Man not being nice to our run. As usual. He's a jerk.
Yeah, it's really RNG heavy there, and that's why they always go for that manip during the Wily refights.
That's true. Galaxy Man is certainly being considered. Next, obviously, here, as you see, we're on to Hornet. Placing the rush coil to avoid getting hit by those flower pots, skipping the ladders. Once again, the early stages, you see some heavy coil usage in Galaxy and Hornet.
Yeah, we'll see if the flower is going to be kind to both runners. Ooh, Soren missed in this shot.
Yeah. Won't lose too much time.
Gets another great flower.
Wow. Let's see how the flower treats Darko.
Not so great, but not the worst.
That's actually not bad, though. You're right there at the bottom. It's on the left side.
Yeah, it would have been a lot worse if it was on the right, but...
Still a pretty tight race.
Using the concrete block to kind of zip himself through those flower pots.
And here we see his Magma Man, or his Hornet Man fight, just killing him before he even gets to the center of the screen.
Yeah, he just melted him.
The nice thing about this, the fourth stage that you play, you get a little chip. So you don't lose control of Mega Man, and the chip always kind of flies to the center of the screen, so you can always end in the center, or you will always end in the center because you have to grab the chip.
Yeah, I think think both runners are about 11 seconds apart.
Yeah, so Soren slowly, but it's not too substantial. Although he's having some trouble here with his concrete shots. Darko, on the other hand, he chooses to go the route of the buster, busting down these turrets. So he probably made up a little bit of time there. As Soren was having some trouble, and he saved himself a menu. Let's see what kind of cheese ball Soren gets here. Right in the middle. Oh, so average, I'd say.
Yeah, it's better than all the way on the left.
Oh yeah, for sure. That drives me nuts when that happens. Darko, just
Pretty
slightly
faint.
better. That's the second best cheese ball. Followed closely behind by the one all the way third. So purple Mega Man, purple weapon, purple sage. Once again, shout outs to the color purple. So you'll see Soren, he jumps up and he places that black hole bomb there. While repeatedly jumping, he's one hit, and then he gets Jewel Man before he hits the right wall. So that's that precise placement I was talking about the Jewel weapon. Darko, I believe, he's going to leave his black hole bomb on the ground. So he's going to take a couple hits here, and then he gets finished after he bounces off the right wall and starts walking back. So it's a slight difference, but it's a harder placement of that black hole bomb that Soren did.
Yeah, it's probably maybe only like a 2 or 3 second difference, if that. But you know, when some of these runners are 4 or 5 seconds apart from each other, those 2-3 seconds count.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Soren; he's 1 second from the world record. So every little thing matters. So that's why you see him going for some of these things, the 80 frames by jumping on the batteries in Tornado and stuff like that. They do add up. One thing that's probably not so obvious that you see the runners doing, you'll see it especially in Splash Woman stage, is when they're on a ledge, especially underwater, you want to jump off the ledge. You see Soren there just jumping off that ledge, and even just like these little jumps, that's just to increase Mega Man's fall velocity as he's falling faster. Avoids a tiptoe animation. You always want to jump off your ledges, but that's especially true in water.
Soren easily getting that bubble trick.
Yeah.
Let's see how Darko does.
Yeah, he did miss it last time. Darko did, so. Paying attention to his screen right now. Hopefully he gets it.
Nice.
Yeah, he got it. Nice. Once again here, using Rush. Although, Darko choosing to take the platform save Rush for this ladder section here.
Yeah, that rush jet hitting it on that last phase of those platforms is not easy, because you have to get them perfect. If you miss it, you're gonna...
Once again, a great kill there for Soren. Got the left side splash kill. Bees behaved. Let's see how Darko fares in this fight. Center kill. It's only about a half a second difference between left side and center, so not a big difference.
Alright, back to Plugman stage. So, like we were saying earlier, the Yoku blocks are on a global timer. So Soren's gonna rush through this kind of first section here. So get these Yoku blocks.
Yeah, consistency here is do on stage exactly.
It looks like Darko's only about 22, 23 seconds behind, so...
One mistake away from taking a lead, absolutely.
Or one casino.
Absolutely. Darko does a slightly different strat there. He doesn't switch to rush right away. He actually is platforming on the Yoku blocks, and he'll use rush a little bit earlier in the dark room of the stage. You can use rush here right up the top. And he still chooses to use it at the bottom.
Both runners opting to skip that E-tank. They're consistent enough that they don't need it.
Well, if you get casinos the way they did in the last run, it's not needed. I suppose you could use it in other stages, but when I was learning the game, I remember that's probably where I was using it the most. Good fight for Soren.
That's what I find I'm using it for a lot is the casinos.
Soren got the big mama jump, Darko the big mama mash. Really not far behind here at all. Great race.
Great Plugman kill.
Nice. Alright, both runners are going to be on to Tornado Man. Once again, you're going to see Soren coil up these ladders, and he is going to reach the top part, the top section, and the battery will be right in front of him that he can jump on it. So playing the stage the same way, much like Plugman. It's right there, it meets him, and doing those dangerous jumps.
Yeah, and the batteries are really, really wonky, because like if you stand on them initially, what happens is Mega Man kind of circles around them, so you can really make yourself fall. Not a preferred strat by most.
Nope. All for 80 frames.
Yeah, I find most people will do what Darko does, including myself. Because basically, if you just do the rush set this way, you pick up that power up or the refill right at the end here. It's just enough to get you through the rain section here.
Exactly. Yeah. Once again, it's one of those things that not even worth doing until you're trying to get a 31 or something along those lines. Maybe even not even a 31, probably more like 31 4x. Maybe I should stop doing it.
So Soren here, making this this section look a little bit majestic.
Yeah, it's really cool watching, just somebody stay in the air for that long, not stopping at all, not worried about the...
Yeah, if you misclick the jump or short jump or, far jump, any of those jumps, it can just be bad news bears. Oh, looks like he's gonna be a bro. Straight bro.
Wow, Tornado Bro. Nice. $19.09 teleport for Sorantyan. That is easily 31 pace. Wow.
Yeah.
Darko, let's see what happens to him. Oh, wow. Is he getting Tornado Bro again? Yeah. Wow. Alright, he gets another one. My message was identical to the last one. He sent Tornado Bros. Too bad. On to wireless stages. If I add one more Tornado Bro, it won't be the same though. Hey. making it work.
So on the Wily 1 here, these birds can be menacing.
Yeah, again, scrolling the screen the same way. He's not worried about those green, whatever they are, that pop up, designed to knock you right into the pit. This section here, you're actually, the intended strategy is to use Tornado, but Tornado's too valuable. So rush it is.
And the Tornado just takes way too long to pull those platforms up.
True. In speedrunning, we want to go fast, so, you know, it all sort of works. See Darko there, he did take some hits, so he has to be a little bit careful to make sure he doesn't get knocked into any of those pits. As one being off a little bit, all of a sudden you don't know where they're going to spawn from.
Soren making easy work of that dragon with the rush coil.
Yep. Now, I want to show the benefit here of what Darko does. Watch his screen. Where Soren switched to coil, he's staying on rush jet, using it as a platform there. So he saved multiple menus, because remember, Soren had to go from jet to coil to concrete back to jet. Darko just stays on jet and it's done. So he saved like 3 menus, plus having extra concrete for Wily 2 rather. So that's sort of the benefit. If you have the ability to match like that, wow, close call for Darko.
Yeah, that magma beam, I don't know how that missed him, but I'm happy it did. Oh no! Missing his rush jet jump.
Oh. Fortunately, the checkpoint is pretty close. It's probably only a 20-second time, but that hurts. But that shows you how difficult those rush jet jumps are. They're not free.
No.
You place it too high. If you place it at the peak of your jump, well, obviously you can't land on it. You're at the peak of your jump.
And on this platform specifically, it literally only saves you probably about a second or two.
Yeah, because you can just swing it back and forth and land on things. Yeah, it's more of those high risk, high reward, or high risk, low reward. Yeah. Meanwhile, we completely missed Soren finish the spike pushers, but that fight is boring anyway. Nobody likes the spike pushers; they're the worst. So.
Yeah, it looked like he had a pretty good fight from what I did see. He used Tornado there at the end. Was at the top of the screen, so it's making really, really good time.
Yeah, he's having an excellent run.
Excellent day in general.
True.
So we didn't really talk about these little camera guys. Basically what they'll do is they'll place fake platforms that make you think there's a platform there, but there really is. Not a bad flower, but not the best.
Yeah, he got
makes it work.
Bottom left makes it work, doesn't take any extra damage.
And Darko finishing up the spike pushers.
Both runners will be on to Wily 2 here.
Being
So
told
Darko,
it's about 6 seconds behind Soren's PB for spike pushers.
wow. That's crazy. Especially considering his PB 31.49 or 39. Yeah, so on pace for a 31.45. Yikes. During a race. Hard to beat that. Yeah, Darko still, I mean, he's on the same stage, about a half a stage behind.
Showing, you know, the utilization of concrete there opposed to using the rush jet.
Yep. And again, saving a menu because he gets to stay on concrete for the flower, whereas Soren had to go to jet, then switch to coil. So.
Yeah, this jump Darko's doing there, not an easy jump.
It's the same flower as Soren. You may want to pick that health up, though. Chooses not to.
I think after that death, he knows he's a bit behind, so he's trying to do what he can to catch up.
last phase of the shark here. Looks
Nice shot.
alright, pretty good shark. Nice.
Darko making that on underwater section look easy.
So it looks like, yeah, he's still roughly 5 to 6 seconds behind his PB, based off of the number of seconds that his clock was in the red.
Legacy 2 collection casino, question mark?
We will see.
4.5 seconds.
4.5 seconds? Wow. Darko's health here. Little bit of a worry. There was a hidden health behind that W. So if you use Hornet Chaser, you can grab a hidden health.
I did not know that, actually.
Oh yeah, yep. So the W by the door. Switch to Hornet, shoot the Hornet at the door, and they will surprise you with a large health drop.
Now, is that the only kind of thing like that in this game, or is there other sections? I've actually never seen or heard of that.
There's a hidden E-Tank in Tornado Man. It's hidden in one of the clouds that you can't see.
Huh, that's neat. So, making good work of that Sharks. I think he only did take one hit.
Soren making his way through the auto-scroller. Just dancing his way to a 31, maybe? Hopefully. It'd be cool to see a 31 in the race. We have not yet, I believe, seen a 31 during one of our tournament matches. I have to face him if he has... I'll have my work cut out for me.
I was gonna say, I think in the last interview you had said that you were looking forward to racing Soren, so you may get your wish.
Yeah.
Soren just making this section look easy, and in no way, shape, or form is that section easy.
No, does not stop at all. Just precisely shooting the trident shot, just getting it done.
Showing why he's second place, second best runner behind Slurpee, which is, like you said, 1 second.
Alright, see if he gets the easy double here. Like I said, it's easy and no one ever misses. Alright,
Really
got
good
it.
double. Yeah, absolutely. It is still anybody's game.
That's right. Darko making his way up through the auto scroller, doing his dance as well.
Both runs are now validated.
Yep. Soren here, he's going to go for the manip. He got 31.85 last time. May this be... May this be better luck than last time? With the manip, I mean, you can't wish for better luck than his last casino. Oh, Darko took a death. That is one of the dangers of Tornado Blow. It does make you jump a little bit higher, and you have those spikes right on your head, because the tornado pushes you up.
Yeah, and the jumping in that section is it's not easy to begin with. So when you add a tornado, which is basically elevating you, it just makes things a lot harder, even though it just wiped the whole screen of enemies.
Meanwhile, Soren did get them a nip. And he's getting the best possible plug band pattern.
This run is just wants to be for him. Oh, it looks like Darko's
green froze there. But is
The
he getting
background's
Tornado
moving.
Bro? He's getting Tornado Bro.
Oh, this could easily be a PB.
I think he's watching Darko's run, Soren's run.
blame him.
Oh, he says he's blocked. I don't know what that... Oh, he forfeited from the race. Well, he put up a great fight. He had 2 really good runs. Unfortunately, the second one plagued him with deaths, but that first run there, awesome casino. Low 34 went deathless. Soren here making quick work of... He is having pretty much a perfect refight at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if I think if Darko wouldn't have took that second death, he could have easily been on that another 34 pace.
What a splash kill. Before it even hit the left side. BT is telling us this run can world record.
He's got just under, I think, 40 seconds here. Less RNG, guys.
Let's go. His refights were apparently gold. Alright, he needs to get the double hits here.
Oh, beautiful. He's
Nice.
got 20 seconds.
He needs double low. Nope. Yeah. Still 31.
There's his PB.
Yeah. Wiley, this is what Wiley can do to you. Crush your hopes and dreams. He's just not coming down.
And sub 31?
Sub 32, yeah.
Oh, 32, sorry.
31:57. 31:57 was the official SRL time. GG.
Let's get some GGs in chats, guys.
First 31 of the tournament. Unbelievable.
Wow, what a fantastic race.
And you think about the consistency too. What was his first one? A 32:07?
32:09.
32:09, and now a 31:57. Unbelievable.
Yeah, if that casino would have given him 2 low patterns, that could have easily been a world record.
He killed Wily Machine at 31:20. Unbelievable runs. Now, Soren will move on into the semifinals, the final 4. Both runners have decided to pass on the interview. So with that being said, we have our final 4 match. We did start them. Slurpy Ninja has started his race with BTFM. He took the first match. Unfortunately, due to some technical difficulties, that's going to be continued tomorrow at 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. They will finish up that match. The winner obviously moving on to the finals. And then we'll have myself versus Soren. And he will drop some 31s on me, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah, that's going to be an amazing race. I can't wait for that one.
I'm really excited about the semifinals. The final 4 here. You know, it's a competitive group of runners. It's been competitive the entire time. It's been fantastic. Seeing a lot of new runners, a lot of other Mega Man runners that are excel at other Mega Man games come in and improve their times and post their times on the board. It's just been such an awesome tournament so far, and thank you everybody for watching it, and thanks for everybody that joined. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and make sure you hit up both those speedrunners, Darko RTA and Sorantyan. Give them a follow. Some great races.
There you go. There's the link. Go follow them both. Excellent runners. So with that being said, thank you for joining me today, Hydra. Thank you to the runners. Thank you to Speed Gaming. And yeah, with that being said, I'm ready to sign off. How about you?
Yeah, I'm ready to sign off. Need a little bit of sleep.
Yeah, that's true. You did the commentary. That.
So, but yeah, no, I want to thank everyone for coming out. Thanks, Speed Gaming. HJ, thank you very much for hosting this tournament. I believe Mr. Cab was helping with that as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all my, the admin team there helped put this thing on has been fantastic. And yeah, as we wrap up the tournament, it's been good. It's really rolled along. Started in early February, and yeah, looks we're already have some semi-final matches started. Thanks again, everyone, and have a good rest of your day.
Take care.
Bye.